Welcome back to Tom's Life. Today's Sunday special is barbecue bean casserole. So the ingredients you need is beef mince, bacon, mixed beans, 2 onions, garlic. To make the barbecue sauce, you will need barbecue, ketchup, brown sugar, mustard powder, 2 beef stock cubes, salt and ground black pepper, and also you need chilli powder. First step, I'm going to prep all the ingredients. I'm going to start off with the raw bacon. So first step, you're going to prep your bacon. You will need a pack of bacon with 10 slices. And what you want to do is you want to chop them into pieces using your knife. Going through it. So you want to make some slices. So you're just moving your knife through the bacon. Be careful with your fingers. If it doesn't go all the way through, just give it a little bit of force. Just like that. You're going to get a small mixing bowl. And you're going to place all your bacon in. Just like that. And then what you do is you do the rest of your bacon. Then prep your vegetables and then make your sauce. So next step, you're going to prep your onions. You first want to chop your end off. You want to flatten it, and I like to flatten it so it's more easy to chop. You chop it down the middle. You flatten it again. You chop the other end off. You want to peel 2 layers of the skin. Just like that. I'm going to do the same with the other one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to peel both layers of the skin. And then we're just going to finely slice them into thin strips. So next step, after you have peeled and chopped your ends off, you just first want to slice them into thin strips. Just like that, as we only want like fine pieces. And you do the same with your other onion. You want them to be nice and thin. Always remember to move your fingers out the way. Once you've got them a nice thin size, you're going to get a mixing bowl. You're going to place them in. And then you'll do the same with your other onion. And then we'll prep some garlic. And we put that in with the onion. So next step, you want to prep your garlic. You will get a garlic bowl. You want to take 2 garlic cloves off. You first want to trim the ends. Peel out the skin. So you're just getting all the skin off like that. And then you'll crush it and finally dice it into little pieces. And then you'll place that in the bowl with your onions. So next step, you're going to place your knife on top of the garlic. You want to press down. You first want to chop it one way, keep it together. And then you just want to finally dice it into little pieces. Always remember to move your fingers out the way. Once you've got it nice and fine, you're going to get your bowl with your onions in. You're going to place all your garlic in. And you'll do the same with your other garlic clove. So next step, you want to switch on your hob. And you want to set it to high. You want to get a saucepan. Place it on the ring. Give that a minute or 2. Before you start frying your mince. So first step, you want to put your beef mince in the pan. With a wooden spoon, you want to start breaking it up. Just chopping it. So it brings out some of the flavour. And you're just finding it, chopping it. So it breaks down. Use that at the back or the top of the wooden spoon. Just under the chop action. So it breaks easily. And then just keep stirring it for a few minutes. But just keep breaking it so you've got nice fine pieces. So now you want to add in your bacon into your mince. You want to do the same what you did with your mince. Just break it off using the back of the wooden spoon so it can bring out flavour into your mince. Just be careful it doesn't splash you. Get the sides. And in a minute we add in our onion and garlic to cook it in with our mince and bacon to give flavour. Then we'll start making our sauce. We'll first add in the mixed beans with the water, and then we'll add in all the other ingredients. But first you just want to keep stirring in your bacon with your mince. So next you want to add in your onion and garlic. Get it all out. And then you just want to stir them in so they give flavour to your mince and bacon. You'll start to smell them cooking. They'll give flavour. Just give them a little stir in. Get round the sides of your pan. And they will go nice and soften. And they will bring out some of the flavour. Now you want to start adding your mixed beans and water. Just give them a little bit of a stir. And what you're going to do, you're going to start adding in all your other ingredients to make your barbecue sauce. So in a minute you're adding 2 good squirts of barbecue sauce, 1 good squirt of ketchup, a little bit of brown sugar, just to give that little bit of sweetness, your 2 stock cubes, your chilli powder and your dried mustard powder. And then just before you put it on the simmer, you add in some seasoning. Now you want to add in a good squirt of barbecue sauce. So you've added in 1 good squirt of barbecue. You'll do the same with ketchup. You add in your 2 beef stock cubes. Just give that a bit of a stir in first. You always got more sauce if you need to add it in. And what we're trying to do is we're just stirring in the stock cubes just to thicken it and to give flavour. And then you'll lower the heat to medium. Then you add in the rest of your mustard powder, chilli powder, salt and ground black pepper and a little bit of sugar, and let it thicken. I'm going to serve it with some mashed potato. So while this is simmering, you will make your mashed potato. You now want to add in a little teaspoon of mustard powder. Get it all off. And you just want to give that a little bit of a stir in. And what you do is you just keep tasting it to see if it's enough barbecue flavour for you before you add in your mustard powder, chilli powder and brown sugar. And then we've lowered it, and then before we put the lid on we will season it, and then we will make our mashed potato to serve. It's like a barbecue bean stew or casserole. Now you want to add a bit of brown sugar to your pan, give that a little tap off, and then you just want to stir that in. This will just to balance the flavour. And in a minute you add in a little bit of chilli powder, some salt and ground black pepper. Then you'll put the lid on while you make your mashed potato. Now you just want to add a pinch of chilli powder in. You want to give that a little bit of a stir. And then finally you will add in some seasoning, a little bit of ground salt and black pepper. Then you'll put the lid on, let this simmer for 5 to 10 minutes while you make your mashed potato. And finally, before you put it on the simmer, you want to add in some seasoning. First add a little bit of ground salt. And a little bit of black pepper. Shake it off your hands into the pan. Then just give that a little bit of a stir in. Get all the way round. And we're just seasoning it to get flavour. And then in a minute we'll put the lid on for 5 to 10 minutes to simmer. And then what we'll do, while that's doing that, we'll make our mashed potato. And then we'll serve that up with our mashed potato. Now you want to place your lid on, just like that. You let that simmer for 5 to 10 minutes while you make your mashed potato. So this is how you make my barbecue bean casserole. Don't forget to hit the like button, share and subscribe, and thank you. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. More videos coming soon.